Hello creative people and welcome back to my channel. So the story is I'm flattening my island. I'm making totally everything one level. I'm removing all of the water, all the lake, all the waterfalls, all of the hills, and the goal of it is just I got tired to climb on it and run around while I decide what to do with my island. I decided just to clean out everything. Here is the map of what we have to achieve today. We have to destroy all of these hills, double layer, and I thought it will be also very satisfying time-lapse video, and I decided to record it. As you can see, I was already covering some of the top of the hill with some custom design, so I don't have to climb on it because like that I don't need to look for my fossils upstairs or other items like the stones. And after all, I decided just to make a clean slate, remove everything, and it turned out to be a very satisfying video. So here, so far, I'm managing to remove one of the hills. I decided to jump a bit around because this is quite cool. Of course, I have to run a bit here, and I have a very cute outfit. I'm dressed like a Princess Peach, but with a safety helmet, because this is how you have to do the construction work in Animal Crossing. So we can see, yeah, this looks very cute, you know, the stripes like that, like a little maze, and look how fast I can run on it. I cannot fall at all. I'm like a super duper gymnast. Alright, so enough of talking and jumping, and we continue this work. Look how fast I can work. I am really fast. I am the Flash. I am the speed, and I can do that very fast. Of course, sometimes it's really annoying when you continue to destroy it, but then you finish up building it back up when you misplace your shovel. But that's how the construction work is usually going on. And here we have the real speed. Yeah, very good. Alright, look how much space we got. And imagine all of these custom designs. I was putting them one by one before I had the construction tools, and now I'm destroying all of them. This means a lot of time investment. But what won't you do for the really cool island? Let's remove all of this water. Of course, I'm also here super fast. I can do it without any problems because I am the Flash. I am the speed. So I decided to save this poor fish from the water before all the water will disappear from here. But after so much work with shovel, the eye and fishing rod coordination is really bad. So after several tries, the fish was saved and I could continue my work. And I even got the new fish. Actually, I'm thinking by flattening everything, I may be missing out on some kind of fish art, because I think several fish species only are swimming upstairs on the hill, on the lake, or in the mouth of the waterfall, something like that. So, but anyway, that's just temporary because I'm gonna rebuild some of the hills one day. But for now, while I'm waiting for the update of the game, for the 3.0 update, I decided just to clean out everything. And I will only let a little bit of space to have my rocks, to have my fossils uncovered from the custom designs, and like that I can collect my fossils and beat my stones very fast every day. And also special plan, I will also put several trees to catch all my wasps at once, and I will be super organized. Like that I can spend a little bit more time with my villagers without getting distracted while I'm running and searching for fossils. But as you can see, concentration in Animal Crossing is something special. So I've seen the balloon, so I decided to catch it. Just a right tool is missing while I'm taking it, and then again, after so much digging of the hills, my eye coordination is really bad. So I managed to get the present. I will also probably go and get this fossil. And then of course I will continue building. Oh, to be precise, and building. So, how often people do that actually with their islands? I think I've seen some stuff like that. Some people do really clean out completely their island, flatten it totally. Look, my progress is perfect. I already got rid of one little part of the top level. So, now the last top part which I still have. There was a little lake on it as well, which came from the system, from my original island setup. And I'm removing that as well. For now as well, there were a lot of flowers. I will have to dig them all out. Not to fall asleep, I decided to switch a little bit my task and went to work a little bit on the water downstairs to remove the water in the river, which was also in my original landscape. Also to have a little bit of, instead of the bridges, to have some roads. And then I got distracted because I've seen some gossip going on and I decided to listen what's going on. So Rio was talking to Berta, and Berta told Rio that she doesn't know how to do the small talk. Look at that. Sorry Rio, I didn't understand at least half of what you said. Make small talk, Berta. Small talk? She doesn't know how to do small talk, but look, she decided to talk about the mermaids. And at this point, I think I should give her my mermaid dress. I think she will look very cute with it. I hope she will be wearing it as well. I never gave her any clothes yet. I was only giving her the home items. Also, she's not living in her own home actually, because she came in one of the 5 first villager homes. So she's living in the home which I had to build items for, and I was giving her some stuff, but her home is fitting her, I would say. She's having the wooden furniture and stuff inside. So back to work. After all the small talk, I went back to destroy the top level. By now I removed all of the flowers already, which I didn't film, and then back to the favorite thing of destroying the cliff. And look at that. Yes, the progress is really obvious. This is satisfying to see how fast it is. But to be honest, it was a little bit slower than this video. Yeah, you can make a guess how many hours it took, or how many minutes, or hours. Let's be honest here. If you know, you know. If you work on your island like that as well, you know how many hours it took to destroy all of that. But I will be curious to see your guesses in the comments. Alright, this looks always very cute actually from the map, all the maze type of landscaping. There are, I think, also some map of the islands which are having the maze on it. I don't think I will be having here the maze. I may have rebuilt some of the hills back up, but I'm thinking now what to do with it. So this is gonna be the work in progress, but you will see I will make something very cool out of it also, even while it's flat. And I'm waiting for the update. Wow, alright, top level is all gone. Look at all of the space I got. This is so cool. Let's just enjoy it. Let's make a big and fast run in here. Yay! Look, I really like the break. And now look how cute is that. So much space. This is perfect. Alright, so how fast can I destroy the second level? Let's look at that. Back to work. I hope without any distractions. I hope I'll just go back to work and destroy it super fast. By now I'm already so experienced, I'm sure I can build really fast, even faster than before. Look at that. Look at me go. I am the flash. I am the speed. Look at that. This is really cool. This is really efficiency. Yes. This is good stuff. I don't believe I did all of this work. I cannot believe that. This is funny. Wow, that's like how much ahead of the second level? That's maybe like 1/6 of the island, of the total island. Yeah, so here I started to work and then I noticed, look, there is Berta talking to someone again. And look at her, she figured out how to do the small talk and now she's going around the island and she's talking to Vic. Vic is my new villager, he's the last one I've got. He's a cranky personality who I didn't have yet on my island. So I will do, now as I have all of the villagers, I will do some introduction video. But look at Berta, she is now chatting up everybody. And I don't know if she just doesn't like to sit at home when it's rainy, she just likes rain, so she just goes around and chat with anybody she meets. This is quite something new. I didn't know about Berta. Or maybe it has to do with the fact that I was working here for quite a while on the island, and when you spend quite some time on the island, you notice things about your villager which you never noticed before. This could be also the reason. Oh, I'm so efficient. I'm so efficient. I'm so good. I'm so proud of myself. Look at my work. Very good. Very good. Look, this is very cute design. Very cute landscaping. Wow, I still have to remove some rivers, by the way. Yes, and then I will cover everything in the custom design, imagine. That's a little bit crazy, right? Maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What? Checking the map again? Yes, it's still beautiful. Come on, continue working. Enough of the map admiration. Tap. Yes, very good. Where is Berta? Oh, look at Berta, she is talking to someone again. Yes, you're right. Books on paper are really nice, Berta, I do agree. Yes, and pecan. This is very classic Animal Crossing villager. A scroll. Yes, that's so cute. Yeah, and she's a shopaholic, huh? She's a fashionista. And Berta is doing all of the small talk in the world now because she learned how to do it. And it's all thanks to Rio, who teach her that. I taught her that. To be better in English. Yes, you should chat more often. Look at you, Berta. You're distracting me from work all the time. Okay, back to work. Do you mind, Pecan? Go out of the way. And building and building. Yes, I am fast. I am the Flash. This is nice. Yeah. So I will try also, when I flatten everything, I will really try to have all of my rocks as well in one place. So I think this will take some trial and error. If you have any advice how to do that, I would really appreciate it. But I think it will, I don't know if it will really pop up on only leftover spot, which I will not cover with a specific design. I don't know. That will be interesting. But look, I'm really enjoying all of this empty space now at my island. So it's really cool. And especially the dress of Peaches is really cool. I am the Princess Peach of my island. Yeah, so the last rectangle is left over to work on. I think this will be the most satisfying because it's all one clear space, and it will be really, probably really looking good on the map when I work on it. Alright, not so long left to do, and look at me, how fast I am. Look, I got even better and better. With every little hill piece I get faster and faster. And I'm thinking, all of this workout, if only it would reflect on real life. I should be now already having super good and strong torso. All my core body should be really well trained, and my upper body and my biceps. Look at that. But to be honest, in the opposite of that, in real life, all of this time on the Switch is actually not so good for your body. Well, c'est la vie, huh? If you want to have the result, you should still also sacrifice a little bit. But okay, sport in Animal Crossing will be really good to reflect it also in real life. Okay, let's have a little run through that. The last piece of my hill on the second level is still there. It's still like one big maze, but look what kind of distance it is to just run through that, through all of that. It was just one little rectangle on my island, but look how long it is, how big it is. I wonder if somebody calculated how many squares are exactly on the island map. I should look that up, because that's really making me now curious. I never counted. I mean, of course, how can you count it when you dig it for 1 hour? You don't remember where you started. You cannot continue to count that. But I should look up how many squares, by how many squares is actually the Animal Crossing island in total. It will be cool to see. Yes, I'm very pleased with my job. Last look at the map, at the art of landscaping, and here we go. Yeah, by this time I was already thinking, yeah, I will be feeling really stupid when I will be rebuilding all of that, but for now, if you have a plan, you have to stick with it, right? You have to finish it. After all of this work, and I wanted to finish this time lapse as well, because this is quite funny. Look how good I can work, how well I am at unbuilding the hill. And Berta didn't find anybody else to talk to, or maybe I missed it, but she's looking for more villagers to chat up. I hope she will find someone. I will keep an eye on her, I will record all her conversations, I will see what she's up to. If she's gonna chat up to everybody, I should look for rainy weather maybe, or maybe come back to this date. It was October 4th. I should find this date and see if she's still chatting up everybody. And look at the map, all cleared out. Let's celebrate a little bit. Yes, all of the hills are gone. Yes, I did it. Alright, so last run through the island. Now I can access the secret beach. I can build on the stones. If I want, I have access to them. I can jump from them to swim. And this is very satisfying. Job well done, I would say. Last run, yes. Look, I found another balloon. Will I get it? Yes, I got it. Very well. Perfect.